What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Dylan Grubb here with Extreme.Outdoorsmen. If you guys are new here to the channel, make sure to go hit that subscribe button for me. Help me at 14,000 subs. I would really appreciate it. But as you guys can see, I have a t-shirt on and shorts, and the boat is hooked up back there. Me and my dad have officially made it down here to southern Florida, and we are super excited. We just drove probably over 20 plus hours to get down here from Michigan. It was a long drive. We took turns driving throughout the night down here, but we have officially made it, and we just got here to a local lake down here about an hour north of Okeechobee. And we've been here a couple times, and we heard there's some monster largemouth bass in here. We talked to a guy last year that caught a 13-pounder and a couple 12-pounders, so that is just crazy. I couldn't even imagine hooking up onto a big bass like that, but we actually just went to Lake Okeechobee headquarters and picked up all kinds of baits, and we also got some brand new Fitzgerald rods for punching mats. So we've never had rods like that, so we are super excited about that. And my dad is back there. He just rigged up all his rods. We have all our stuff set up for the day. It's around 10 a.m. right now. Like I said, we drove all night, and we just got here this morning. So we're gonna be here for about a week and a half, I think, depending on the fishing. But hopefully we can get on a big one today. That's the goal. I said I'm gonna catch a 9-1, and I think my dad said 8-4. But let's get it done. We'll see you guys out there. So guys, we are actually just getting out here, rolling up to the first spot, and we actually went to Okeechobee headquarters this morning and picked up some punching rods because we don't have any of these. It's a 7/8 extra heavy flipping and pitching rod, so we're pretty excited about these. A Fitzgerald rod, so I'm super pumped about this. But fish?
Yeah, I was going after my big.
But my dad's actually throwing a swim jig right now. I think it's a gambler swim jig, but I'm starting off with this Missile Baits D-Bomb.
It was a big one.
Big one?
He was going towards you.
And I have a 1.5 ounce weight. That weight allows your lure to get through the mats where those big bass are hanging out. But we're gonna be working a bunch of different baits today, but I'm starting off pitching and punching this creature bait right here. Hopefully get on a big one. We were out here last year, and I caught a couple fish on this one. No giants, but we're gonna see if we can find a good one today, guys. My dad's throwing that swim jig right now, so maybe he'll hook up onto a big one. But I'm gonna punch for a while, see if I can get a big one on this Missile Bait.
What was that at?
A speed worm.
About 2-3 pounder, isn't it?
Yeah. If I can get him in.
You can go over
Yeah.
there?
Alright guys, first fish of the trip for me. It's probably like a 2 or 3 pounder. I didn't have my GoPro going for the hook set right there, but he smashed it. I'm throwing a watermelon red speed worm bitters bait. I don't know if he's on still. He should be. I hooked him good. He just dove head first down into the weeds though. It's super thick weeds right here where we're fishing. My dad's throwing a black and blue Cinco, and he actually just had a huge hit. Get out of there, fish. He's way down in there if he's still on. Yeah. Oh, I gotta get a picture of that one. Well, guys, first fish of the Florida trip on the speed worm. Pretty cool. We've done super good on these bittersbait speed worms over the years, but probably like a 2 or 3 pound, probably a 2 pounder. But pretty cool. He hit it pretty good too. Well, guys, there's my official first bass of the trip down here with my dad. Like I said, we drove like 20 hours and we've only been out here not too long. And first fish of the day, we've probably been out here about an hour, but I'm just fan casting this bitterbait speed worm, watermelon red, a straight hook right there. And pretty cool, guys. Really nice fish. He's super healthy. We're seeing a ton of beds down here, so hopefully land a monster, but it's just fun setting the hook, getting on a beautiful largemouth bass. There he goes, guys. That was super cool. But hopefully me and my dad can get on a big one down here. We're gonna be down here for a little while, so we're gonna keep casting and hopefully get on a big one. So guys, we got the skunk out of the boat, but my dad also mentioned we've been fishing shallow water anywhere from like a foot to 3 foot the past hour, and we noticed we weren't really getting a ton of hits. So we found some deeper water, like 3 to 5 foot of water, and we've only been over here for probably like 5 minutes and we already got 2 hits, so that was pretty cool. But there's a bunch of thick weeds around here. We're gonna be punching mats and just throwing these speed worms, Cincos, just trying to figure out what these Florida bass are wanting right now. But we've seen a couple beds, so maybe we'll land a giant. My dad's got a couple almost 8 pounders throughout the years, and I think my biggest is around like 5 pounds. So we're gonna get her done. We'll figure them out.
I think it's tucked underneath his back. Oh, maybe around 4. There's a fish. It's a fish. I got Big Daddy on, guys. My first fish on a jackhammer. I just told Dylan I don't think they're going to hit jackhammers. The water got cold last night. As soon as I said this little baby hit. I'm glad he hit. Gave me all the confidence in the world now. It can only get bigger.
Something like that.
Next cast, guys.
It's a nice one.
Yeah, he's probably about 3.5, 4 pounds. Black and blue jackhammer with a Havoc Pick Boss. I don't know why nobody uses them. I think I'm the only one. Me and Dylan use them. Everybody else says they use swim baits. I mean, everybody's got their preference, but these things work, man. These Havoc Pit Boss, you know, put a different color on there.
Sweet. It's a nice one.
Nice one, guys, on the jackhammer, and I kind of changed it up. It's a little bit different color. It's got purple and pink and like black metal flake. It's like a green pumpkin, and I put it on the back of that black and blue jackhammer. Like I was telling Dylan a few times now, when the wind's blowing into the shore, mostly all the shag is blowing in at the same time, and usually the fish are right in there. And I just got to tell Dylan if we work down this bank, we might catch some fish. And I've only made about 4 or 5 casts with this setup. Maybe we're gonna go down through here and catch a few now. Sweet.